Today on the channel, we're back at with some more retro wrestling unboxing. This time, back to the KWK line for a double dose of Bull Nakano.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another KWK retro unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a double dose of Bull Nakano. But for all your KWK needs, hit up KWK's website, Asylum Toys, J&J Figures, heck, maybe even eBay for your KWK needs, as they've been coming out with figures the last couple of years here, and still, maybe gun to my head, still hold the place of the #1 retro style figure of all time. That's not Hasbro, of course, with the Mantar figure, an absolute all-timer. Check out that review once upon a time on the channel. But now we're back with Bull Nakano, and we've had a retro Bull Nakano in the past. You know we'll compare that one to these ones here, and you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Now we're opening these two here. We were going to open up a third one. I'm going to bring that out right now. It is an exclusive 1 of 200 J&J Figures exclusive. This is up on the J&J website right now if you want to pick this one up. And thankfully, I talked to Sean at KWK, as I was not aware that this is a 1 of 20 edition. Actually, this is like an internal sample edition. And I was planning on opening this up. It says KWK brand internal use only. So he's like, I wouldn't open that up if I was you, and there's only 20 of these ones in existence, so I probably shouldn't open it up. But yes, I'm a chicken, Todd McFarlane. I'm going to own it right here. I'm all about opening up rare figures, but I'm just not here. Maybe in the future, I don't know, I'd have to sleep on it a little bit longer, but 1 of 20 on this one. Maybe I just need to go to J&J and pick up my own copy of this one to get out of the package. We'll see, but I'm going to put this gently off to the side. See you later. And we're going to dive into these ones right here. The regular editions is what we'll call it. And we're going red first. And like I said, we'll do some comparisons later in this video. But there it is, the red card Bull Nakano. And whenever I see Bull Nakano in this gear, it always reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But looks good there. KWK seal right here, looking nice. Ages 18 and up. Oh my gosh, you 17-year-olds, you can do a lot of things, but you can't do Bull Nakano. Well, maybe, I don't know. But Bull looking good here. Got the autograph in the front. Got the figure in the front as well. On the back, collect them all. Love the cross sell down here. You know I'm here for that. Got the tail of the tape. Got the glamour shot up top. Then we got the thanks down there, which my name's in here, which is always cool to see my name there. Like the looks of that. It does say Bull Nakano, height 170 centimeters, aka 5'7", 201 pounds. Born January 8th, 1968. From Kawaguchi, Japan. Pretty beautiful this time of year. You been there lately, Todd McFarlane? Oh, it's nice. You gotta go. You gotta go. I recommend it to everybody. Real name, Kiko Nakano. Career highlights, Hall of Fame, Women's Championship, AJW Championship, WWA, WWWA, I don't want to get confused, World Single Champion, first CMLL World Women's Champion, and I always remember of her blood feud with Medusa once upon a time. Never forget, as we know. But looking good. Anything else back here? I do see Flash Funk, the Orient Express, well done on here. So those coming in the future, as we know. But it's time to get the Bull out of the package. You know what happens when you mess with the Bull? You get the horns. That's what happens, and beautiful, beautiful. This could be the greatest retro release off the card in years. I love this. No rip up, nothing. It was tight enough. It was sealed enough. Ooh, that's smooth as butter. I'm here for that. See you later. Goodbye. See you later, goodbye. You know I like that. But now we're getting down to Bull Nakano business here. And I want to see right off the bat, she's got a nunchuck. Is that what this is? Yep, it's nunchuck. Like a young Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles. We got the black nunchucks with Bull Nakano right here. She's ready to flip, flop, and fly all over the place with that. Always fun to get an accessory along the way. But now we're diving into Bull Nakano. She's got some wild, wild hair. That blue spike, it's like a blue mountaintop up there. Man, oh man, a lot of hairspray to get that going up. looking very good. Got the long hair in the back. Got the face paint on the front. For whatever reason, her face paint always creeped me out. It always looked like veins or like a spider web or something is kind of what it reminded me of. Very creepy, but very simplistic at the same time. That's a hallmark of some good face paint. Got the very Bam Bam Bigelow shirt going on, or looks like something from Living Color back in the day, maybe. Who knows? Maybe one of the Fly Girls wore this. Maybe that's where it's coming from. But a Moment in Time shirt. You got the black trunks there. Got the bare legs. Got the one knee pad there. You got the black boots down below. KWK brand 2025, all rights reserved on the bottom. We do got the hole in the foot. We'll go back to the hole here in a little bit. She does got the head back and forth. Obviously, the hair limits it a little bit there. Arms all the way around here. You do got the hole in both hands here. So she's got the hole. She's ready to go, but she's ready to go with some nunchucks, as we know. She's got the very, of course, Texas Tornado Tatanka, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Hasbro-style body type over here with the arm that bends in the middle. You got the metal pin there. A little unsightly at the joint, I got to be honest with that. It does take my eyes out of it a little bit. It looks better when it's closed like that than when it's open. It's just kind of the unnatural angle there. We got the Fist of Fury ready to go on her. It is Bull Nakano now. No up and down on that arm, just the one side. Waist articulation, as I said. Nothing on the legs. Is her hole deep enough for a Mattel ringside collectible stand? What do you know? Always like to be able to put these on a stand, as you guys know as well. And Bull Nakano fitting on a stand right there. But we're not done with Bull Nakano Adventure. We got another one, this time in blue. How about that? Ready to go. Look at that glamour shot there with that hair 10 miles high. Looks good. KWK 18 and up. Once again, Bull Nakano. Same thing on the back of the package for this one, I have to imagine. You got the sculptors, the design team, all the social media stuff. Made in China, 2025. Looking good. No issues with that one. And once again, I love it. Look at that. Look how easy that comes off. Oh, that's what I like. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. As I do save my card art. So got that going on. This one's not a bad piece of business either. I think I actually prefer this one a little bit. There's something about this color scheme here. Looks like one of those shops at your local mall. It looks like one of those shirts you would find in one of those shops where you see all these crazy clothes and you're like, wow, that's some wild clothes. Where would I ever wear this stuff to? And that's like she went to the mall and got one of those shirts is what it looks like. Very cool though. The gold and black attack looking very nice on her. You get the same nunchucks. Reuse with kindness, of course. One black knee pad. I love the gold on the black boots down here looking very nice. Then you get the same head again. You got the face paint going on. Mean mug and teeth as well. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. And you got that huge volcano hairdo again, this time in yellow, long hair in the back. Articulation going to be identical with this Bull Nakano, as you can imagine. But not bad. I think I do prefer this one if I had to choose between the two. I like the Bam Bam Bigelow Living Color gear, but something about this one, a little bit more regal to me at least, and she also fits on the Mattel stand. Not a bad piece of business, but now I feel like I want to open that other one, but I can't do it. Can I? Can I? I can't do it. I can't do it. Out of the 3 gears, this is probably my least favorite gear, though, I will say. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to open. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You get these two. Maybe you'll get that one in the future. We'll see what ends up happening. But Bull Nakano ready to take the bull by the horns. But as I said earlier, this isn't the first Bull Nakano we've ever had. We got one from Cella Toys once upon a time. Remember that? Cella Toys? And as I always say, every single year, there's always going to be some toy companies that disappear. And Cella Toys was one of those companies once upon a time. But we leave the memories alone is what we do. Now, a lot of people say this is the worst retro figure of all time, and it's up there. It is definitely up there, but I would say if this was sized correctly, it would be a good figure. It's the size that really holds this one back. Very smooth joints and stuff on this. It gets the point across to Bull Nakano, but yeah, it is far from this. And just looking at the size difference here, I mean, this almost looks like her little helper, like her little henchman, her little Hervé Villechouez. Does anybody know Hervé? Of course, the plane to plane. We all know Hervé. Man, that guy was a player back in the day. Read up on him. A legend. A small guy, but a legend, of course. But wild size differences here. Constant learning, constant improvement. We usually say that within your own brand, but sometimes you got to take other companies and what they did and say, how can I make this better than the original? And I think KWK completed that job here very easily, though. Very easily at this point. But looking good. We also got her Blood Feud Medusa. We got the Medusa in the Mattel Retro game. couple years ago. You could probably still buy that if you want to. Have these two square off in your fig fed if that's something you want to do. So there it is, Bull Nakano KWK, a wild ride on Bull figures over the last couple years, and we're not done. 2026 will bring us a Mattel version of Bull Nakano, so stay tuned for that in the future. But there's Bull Nakano. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? You pick it up, you pass, you long game, you no game. Most people probably bought one. Be interested to hear what your favorite is of the three versions. Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. You guys know that by now. Check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. Easy for me to say. It's tough sometimes. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Bull Nakano, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?